It's still hissing. It's still hissing.
You don't know.
Ah, I did say hissing, by the way. Just so I'm clear. Just to clarify, as we set up, I could hear a hissing noise. I was just checking it's not coming through. Oh, good evening. Welcome to you. Yes. Slightly earlier or later?
Well, technically we're late.
Well, I'm never going to admit to that.
It wasn't our fault, the eclipse.
Hmm.
It's currently taking place and we'll keep it quiet for a bit.
Yeah, they could be watching it.
Yeah. It could be.
There could be. There could be a number of reasons. But as we've just got going,
It's fine.
it's fine.
Let you-
Yeah. If you're new or just joined, we are the SGC. A warm welcome to you this evening. My name is Lee. Right beside me is Maria. And welcome to our little corner of the world.
Yeah.
Because as you know, we broadcast out to everywhere.
We do. Right across the world.
I'm back again. Good evening.
Baby.
Welcome. Yeah, it's a funny old day, isn't
Jumped.
I didn't pick anything up to drop.
Many fires burning.
Oh no, that's not good. Well, we have had them here,
I was going to
actually.
say, probably not to say this.
No.
Yeah,
No, but
we've got them as well, baby.
yeah. Devastating, isn't it?
Space people.
Yeah. Isn't that the case? Ah, blimey, you're early. You're early on time.
Hey,
It's nice for you to join.
yeah, we're near the fire dragon this year.
Yeah, I think so. Seems to be a fire cycle on Earth. Yeah. I'm a dragon. I'm just saying.
You mean not in the Chinese calendar?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in the year of the dragon.
I'm a rabbit.
No, you're a tiger.
I'm also a rabbit.
No. Well, it depends where you find your information from, obviously. What are you?
Oh, I am a tiger.
Told you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't know where you got rabbit from.
No, it said no rabbit.
It said not rabbit.
Yeah. Oh, it's because of the lunar calendar.
Okay.
So the word rabbit doesn't start till February, so I am a tiger.
Yes, I told you were. Yeah.
That was my tiger impression.
I thought it was. Or.
You got a fire dragon or tiger.
There's no contest. I mean, it would be the dragon, of course. Dragons would eat tigers for supper. No comparison really. Smoky around these parts. No fires in the neighbourhood, thankfully.
I've stayed that way.
There's some creeks going around here today. I think we're not alone. Mm. Ah,
Does anybody else know their Chinese star calendar zodiac sign?
which one was it? Yeah. Just by curiosity, I suppose. You know. I think a lot of them are still looking for the eclipse by the look of it.
Maybe we should start later.
Well, you said we did.
No, I meant later and on all.
Ah, right. That's okay. We can just chat to Baby.
Chill out, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, baby's a tiger as well.
Ah. Hang on. So you're a dragon is a good sign. Hang on a minute. Getting a bit impartial there, aren't you? Hey? Oh dear.
It's tigers, I've got to stick together.
Yeah.
Fight off the dragons.
Is there a dragon around anywhere? Help me out. I've got 2 tigers who think they can handle me, you know. I mean, let's just say it. Yeah. Still. I feel like I'm sat waiting for, you know, when you're in school and you're feeling like you're waiting for class to start. That's kind of where I'm feeling right now. I feel a little bit. Well, it might be desired, but it is what it is. That's what I am. So, why is it desired though? Yeah.
But it would be because it's got quite a big symbolism in China, isn't it? The dragon.
Oh, I see. That would make sense. Yeah, because you see a lot of
Dragons.
yeah. People have planned to have children in that year because it's lucky. Oh. Well, when's my luck going to start?
I was gonna say.
Superstition. Yeah. Do you believe in superstition? No, me neither. No, not at all.
I walk on the ladders.
You walk under ladders.
Step on cracks.
No.
I don't mind seeing a single magpie, don't bother me.
What other superstitions are there?
Oh, breaking mirrors is
Yeah.
It's back up.
That doesn't bother me either. You know. But some people are really superstitious about things. You know. It's a strange one, isn't it? It's about a belief system, isn't it, really? About what you believe to be. You give that power, it's going to become real to a certain degree. Baby's not superstitious, look. Not really. No. Don't put new shoes on the table.
Oh, yes.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Or put your brolly out indoors.
Yes. Yeah. Too many for my brain to remember. Yeah.
I wonder if it differs slightly around the world. Or whether they're pretty much the same.
Yeah, I reckon they're different, but I reckon they've got a similar theme going through the middle of them.
Yeah.
You know, like the brolly in the house thing.
Yeah.
Like, why would that bring a bad luck scenario?
To find a penny bigger up the rest of the day.
That's just good sense. You know what I mean?
It's financial savviness right there.
If you spill salt, throw it over your shoulder.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, what's that thing about spilt milk?
Don't cry.
What not? Just saying. You know, doom and gloom. I don't know that one. You must explain that one, BB. Sure. Oh. Hmm. I can feel a barring coming on. How did you take this path?
Hi, Sandy.
Good evening, Sandy. It's a strange question. Not strange question. That's not what I mean. Sorry. It's kind of weird to try and explain it. Really, it just kind of, as the saying goes, unfolds for you to walk that path.
Maybe I'm superstitious.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what we say by now, BB. Little words doesn't work. We need, context to what you're meaning. Always put a coin in a new purse if it's a gift.
Oh,
Yeah, that's another one.
I think given with inflation, that should be a note.
What, a written note?
£5 note.
£5 note. Yeah. There's lots of them, though, isn't there? When you think about it. Well, obviously, when the audience also thinks about it as well. I don't really think of them as audience.
What do you think of them as?
I don't know. Never really gave it much thought in that sense. As to put a name tag on them.
Yeah.
More of a reaching out. I meant a lot of superstition is very. Oh, sorry, I read that already. I thought that came up again then. Sorry. Yeah. Hmm. Oh. It's not a good one.
It's not a good one.
No.
Take that back, please.
We ain't tried it yet.
Well, it's not good. It's not good.
Oh well.
Let's try hard.
You must. Yeah. Ah. Well, as we're sitting here waiting, we must let you know we are ready to work this evening, and therefore, if there is a message or a question that you need to ask, please do so. We have some cards as well, so we're happy to pull some cards.
Good question.
Is that a question?
It is.
How's that?
No, that's not a question. She's just very kindly telling me to look after my health.
Oh, okay. Do you think we can manipulate the weather with our thoughts? I have heard stories of this, and I believe it to be so, to a certain degree.
What stories have you heard?
Well, I don't know. Let's say it's absolutely raining.
Once upon a time.
No, let's say it's
in a land
Well, if you can't let me get my words out, I'll not say it. But there has been incidences where people have requested to have sunlight, for instance, as a way of describing the weather, and it could be raining outside. And let's say they were going to an important meeting or something like that, and they didn't want to get wet or something, and they asked for help. So yeah, I think to a certain degree, yeah. Dark-haired man goes through the back door and in the front door of New Year's. Yes, I have heard of that as well. Yeah. Trouble is, you need a dark-haired man.
It's about a brunette woman taking a piece of coal through the threshold on New Year's Eve.
Say that again.
Brunette, brown-haired woman.
Yeah.
Taking a lump of coal through the house on New Year's Eve.
No, that's supposed to be a man. Dark-haired man, that's what that represents. It brings a lump of coal with him.
Does he?
Well, I think that's what they did. That's right too, Maria. There's certainly a one-sidedness this evening, isn't there? Maybe we need to have a conversation, eh, sis?
Sitting up in skull. Something they didn't see. It was a brunette. She brought in a piece of coal.
What would it have represented? And there is the.
Keeping it warm for the winter.
You have to be smack bang in the middle of the winter.
Just one piece of coal.
Yeah, share that amongst you. You have to be very connected to our Earth's energies.
To change my.
Oh, I see. More information, please, BB. Yeah, maybe so. But there's also, when you talk about it, circumstances, synchronicities, that sort of thing happen. So, what are you doing?
I was admiring my wall.
Yes. Hi, Kim. Not so bad. How are you? Oh. It's muggy, isn't it? Maybe.
Baby.
Yeah. I can't see this one. To ask for a change in the weather, it has to be connected. Prayer to the earth is what I believe. Go with what you believe, Libby. I think that's important. Gives you a faith, a foundation to have something to believe in, and the stronger that belief system is, then the more in reality that you will experience it. Good evening, Melissa. Can't believe I'm going to have to drink this. It's lovely. Not bad, thank you. Very warm here.
Dreaded.
Yeah. Just not one asking, make it rain, but for many to come together in prayer. Oh, I see the power of prayer, that's what you ask. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, you're energizing that question, that belief, aren't you? Empowering it to become so.
I'm going to be slightly controversial.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go on.
Because I was thinking this the other day when they were declaring drought throughout the UK. And I was like, well, hang on a minute. Haven't they been cloud seeding since 1940s?
You mean where they spray in the...
And make it rain?
Yeah.
So why don't they just do that?
There's got to be a reason, hasn't there?
Do you know what I mean?
I do, I get it.
Fires, really. Why don't they just make it rain?
Yeah, because if they can do it under normal circumstances, then Why not in others?
Yeah.
I don't have the answer to that.
No, just thinking out loud.
Yeah, no.
Because then they use it as part of the D-Day landings, isn't that why we were successful in the D-Day?
Something to do with the weather, isn't it? Do you know what?
Weather.
Without you say that, actually, slightly going off at a tangent here, there is a film out coming very soon about the weather and the controlling factors to that particular time that you were talking about. So you are right. I didn't say that often.
Does happen often?
No. Yeah, it is. I don't know what it's called though. It might be called the weather. You see what I mean? Just not one asking make it rain, but for many to come together and pray. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry about that. I thought it was a new comment. I'm not entirely sure I believe that either. I think you can be in synchronicity to your own environments as well.
People say she learns something new every day.
Yeah, can I just do a search?
High states.
Pressure, it's called. About the D-Day meteorologist. See, told you. I was right. See, clever, eh? Of course she is. I was agreeing, if you noticed. I did my research and proved my point. Has everyone got it in for me tonight or something? I'm getting a lot of, it's fine because I can just knock it back. And I blame my sister, if I'm honest with you. She started this. Yeah. Well, you wait till I have a word with her face to face. I'll be finishing that conversation. Say, hey, what are you bringing that negativity for? I'm speaking for myself. I'm also speaking for myself.
I can't speak.
But I kind of understand what you mean, BB, in that essence, yeah. And there's a belief system, like we said there, so I fully heartedly understand that, yeah. Sorry. And so you should be, Dawn. Absolutely. We will have a private one-to-one. Yeah. Tomorrow, I might add. Bringing my energies down, I'll tell you. Have you had a bad day? Has it not been a good one?
It's been quite out.
I was asking. God, wait, she says. That's lovely. I am not trying to get off track and get anyone in trouble. Oh, that's too late. Yes. Dawn already needs a big shovel to dig herself a bigger hole. But no, that's fine. We do have standards here, you know.
We do, believe it or not.
Yes, standards must be kept high. Oh, dear. Oh, it's a lovely cuppa.
It's not.
It's just a touch strong.
Good
evening, Susan. A warm welcome to you, and how has your day been? It's
better than everybody else.
Yeah, because everyone's having a really bad day apparently, and then decided to come on here and take it out on moi. So, But that's fine. It's fine. Orthodox back. Prayers for forgiveness.
Who are we forgiving?
Who are we forgiving? I'm trying to lift the mood. Yeah, we're going to need a big lift.
Need a bigger.
Need a bigger lift. We've not even got working yet, have we? You know. You've not upset me.
Oh,
I've got a sterner back than that. I am very emotional, though.
you're quite sensitive.
I'm very sensitive, I'll have you know. My day just started. Oh, yeah, because you're over there. Aren't you? I'm trying to think where it is. It's around the other side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's over there.
You're over there.
Yeah.
New Zealand.
Huh?
New Zealand.
Yeah, that's right. We knew that. We went to see my cousin. He had been really poorly. He was in hospital but he's getting there. Oh, so he's slowly turning the corner. That's really good news. Yeah. Speaking of prayers, do you send prayers to him? Do you ask for prayers to be answered for him? Do you send healing to him? Because we talk about it, but do we actually do these things? Do we think about it, but then don't do it? I mean, actually put time away out your day to sit and ask. You know, like 10, 15 minutes out your day just to sit quietly and focus and think and then send that energy and thought, because you are that creator, that energy that you can provide for someone, or think of someone who might not be very well, or not necessarily very well, but just be going through a hard time, and you offer your thoughts and prayers to them in a positive light and hope that you see them in, you know, a better picture. Beautiful country, New Zealand. I've never been, so have you been, BB? I've never been. Have you been?
I've only seen it on the telly.
That's quite a long way, isn't it, really? Let's be honest. I don't know how far, but it's a long way. And he didn't make it. Touch and go. Yeah, by the sounds of it, I mean, you know, when you talk about having sepsis and things like that, cellulitis, that's a very dangerous thing, isn't it? Prayer is important to me. It's important to me, too. I think it's got to be important, though, isn't it? It's got to play a role in your life, in what you do and how you see the world.
Only on television. It has so many waterfalls.
Oh, wow. Okay. Been a hard few weeks. I ended up having. Wow. You have been through it then, haven't you? Wow. Well, then you asked for some healing yourself as well as your family member. I do. I'm not saying I know the answer to this. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying, what I am saying is we do learn an awful lot by going through things, don't we? Small country and compared to comparison, you want to say UK? That's small. Oh dear.
It's tough.
That is tough. You've really been through it. Yeah. Wow. You've had an uncle and a sister-in-law. What? Both pass away? Is that what you mean? Oh dear. Sometimes you despair, don't you? Is that the right word? You despair at what life is throwing you, and as hard as it is, we still have to find ways to get through it, don't we? You know. Very difficult. some people, you know, we all go through difficult times, don't we? But when it's all clubbed together, it all feels quite a lot for us to bear. You know, bear the load, sort of thing. You know. Hmm. That's difficult. I don't know why, but every time I see Susan's name, I keep seeing a wheelchair. Hmm. Grief is heavy, especially when more than one loved one is lost. Yeah. Well, it's more about the feeling and the impact of them not being here, isn't it? And then we learn to live with that. How do we say it? With that loss. My husband has been brilliant. They're both passed away. Couldn't go to my uncle's funeral at Shingles then. Oh dear, so you missed it. I don't know why I keep seeing a wheelchair with you. My dad was in a wheelchair. Okay. And his dad passed, because that's where I'm seeing it from. It's a vision in my mind that's been placed there. So that's why I'm asking you. Do you remember those times when people used to have like grey hair and they must have put something on it and it kind of looked like a tinge of yellow in it, whether they used like a Brill cream or something like that?
Sometimes they were smokers.
Well, was your dad a smoker? I don't know. But I could see the hair being pulled back, you know. I think they probably might have been actually. Or someone with, see, I can see a pipe as well. But that's got a distinctive smell to it, hasn't it, a pipe?
Yeah.
It's not quite the same as a cigarette. I've got a flat cap on my head as well. He's always looking after me. Well, that's what he's doing then, isn't it? He's drawing in around you, because obviously you're going through some pretty hard times right now. And, you know, when they draw near, they're trying to offer their love and support to you. So just remember that, you know. What's this say? I've been to the UK, every town, and Scotland and Wales. Eh? My mum was born in Wales, and my dad was from Kent. Came over to the UK when King Charles and Lady Diana's wedding. I don't even know when that was.
It was 1980.
Was it 80s?
Something.
Yeah. Yeah.
He used to be a smoker. He smoked a pipe years ago.
And a flat cap. Yeah. I see. The thing is, I can see it in my mind, you see, and as I'm seeing it, I'm trying to ask him to draw near and talk to me, step closer into my energy field, you see. But it's shown me a strange book. It's almost like a diary book, like something that you write in it. I'm not entirely sure if he was someone who would write a journal or a diary, or is referencing it to something that, like, maybe he gifted you a diary for you to fill out yourself. Oh, right, okay, that's strange as well, though. Both mentioned Brooklyn tonight, yeah. But there's this distinct book. Okay, the only difference I'd say about that, Dawn, is that I saw the wheelchair, which kind of separates it from Uncle Sonny. But I appreciate what you're saying. Was this book that he's showing me? It's almost like he's holding onto it quite closely, as if it's like, it's mine, I'm not letting it go, sort of thing. It must mean something. He kept a diary, right? Do you know if he was into, I don't know, like a great sense of either I'm writing down my thoughts or I'm doing this in a fashion which was with all his hospital appointments in. Yeah, it was really important because I'm holding it close to my chest, you see. Thank you, sister. But and the trouble was, it's really close. He's making me aware that it's really close to his heart. So do you know if he had any heart conditions as well? Because he's making reference to it, holding it close to his chest and his heart. What's that? And did he have any dietary needs as well? Did he have certain foods he couldn't eat? Was he really wanting to have certain foods, but he couldn't for said dietary means or something like that? Was there something about his blood as well? Was he on thinners or something like that? Something about kidneys as well. And I'm seeing, so I can see in the other part. Okay, that's why he's holding it close to them. He's making reference to that. But I'm seeing like I'm going to tell you how it is. Basically, I've just seen a reference to ice skating. I don't understand if that's a reference to him being into ice skating or if it's a reference to a wintertime period where he may have passed it the wintertime or something like that, because obviously ice, that time of year. He had diabetes, yes, he's on blood thinners. Thank you. Okay. But I can see, the thing is, it's only one boot, which is a bit odd. So I'm not sure why he's only showing me one ice skating boot, unless he had a missing limb or something like that, maybe. I don't really know, but there's just one boot I'm seeing. Maybe as a youngster he did skate, maybe he did enjoy that type of thing, I don't really know. But there's a sense here as well that it could also be reference to, I want to say, make it reference to a female in the family, because I think I can see, if that's right, a pink ribbon attached to the boot. So I can see this. Yeah. I'm not going to draw it. No, okay. But think about what I've said in terms of like, was it a passing at winter time? Was there a reference to winter time? Because it's making me think of winter and that time of year associated to ice skating. So that's kind of how it drops in my mind. Okay, so it might not have anything to do with ice skating, but the point of reference is winter. So was there a reference to winter time connected to a pink ribbon? So would that be someone's birthday in wintertime that is talking about a connection to someone, because pink is love? So is there someone around wintertime, the winter months, that sort of thing, that is making reference to now? Do you have a birthday in wintertime? That sort of thing. And do you know if he had sore lips? Like my lip feels like it's swollen, or I don't know. Maybe there was a point in his life. I don't even know if it's swollen, but it certainly feels like, when you get a really dry lip and then it cracks and it's sore. So winter time, basically. Okay. Smack bang in the middle of winter, aren't we? Not far off winter solstice that time of year. Now, would it be a particularly big birthday this year next year coming up in January, though? Would it be a big birthday to celebrate? I'm just trying to work out the connection, because I think the pink is clearly connected to you. Yeah. Now it's turned it off again, as in like switched the scene. So I'm now seeing lots of different pens. So I don't know if he had a collection of pens. Was he someone who had particular pens for certain things, and maybe had a desk? I don't know. I'm just seeing a desk and a window. I'm looking out. A G sounding name. So it could be George or
January after big birthday.
Okay. It was making reference to a birthday, that's all I know. Gordon. I don't know. There's a G sounding name around you as well. Hmm. Funny thing is, as well, like the side of my face feels really hot, like I've burnt it. You know, like as if you've sat in the sun in the wrong, like I don't know, corner or something. He had a bureau with lots of pens. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Has someone near you, around you, or thinking of going on holiday or something like that, but there's a cautionary tale about being burnt? But almost like there's a pre-warning thing going on here. What else is that then? It'll be my 70th. Yeah, okay. Maybe he's making reference to that then, like the big birthday coming up. I also want to talk about, do you know if he was ever in anywhere like army cadets or in the actual army, but not in a, what's that Morse code? Because I feel like he's talking about Morse code, like as if he's been sending messages to you and you've not really been able to understand them. I can just see his Morse code, so maybe they're missed messages. Like around the house, you know, like they used to say, "Oh, tank quickly." Okay. He had trouble with his blood. Yeah. I mean, the cadet thing could be in his early years when he was a lot younger, obviously. But there is a connection there. I don't know whether it's army or whichever part of that kind of industry. I don't know what you call it.
No.
He was in the Navy, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know whether he was in the Navy, the Army, the RAF, whatever, but he was in the Navy. So do you understand that he would have known Morse code? Or at least been in a position where he might have had to learn Morse code? I kind of like that, really, because that's like a really cool way of explaining. I've been trying to get your attention, get your message to you, but if you don't understand the code, you won't be able to understand what the message is. So maybe there's a connection there for you, Susan. If you've not seen it, maybe look a little bit closer to your immediate environment to maybe understand what's happening. It could be something simple, you know, keys being moved. You know, you find a pebble on the floor and think, what's all that about? You know, and little signs and gifts that they can't take that. Not sure. No, well, expand your thought a little bit, and you might be able to. I'm trying my best here to explain it in a way that you might be able to understand it. So, you know, like we often hear stories when spirit are close and they're trying to get our attention. They could do things which would be move keys or put things in a way the way you thought you laid it down, and there it's not there anymore, is it? Or equally, you might come across a stone or a pebble outside, or you know, and you think, what's that? And it's written something on it, and there's a message there hidden or something like that. What's this? When I get in my car, I say, play me a song. Oh, okay. And then I turn on my radio.
Twice now.
Twice now I've said the song by Cars. Let the good times roll. Come on the radio. Yeah, so again, that's the kind of thing we're talking about. Messages, like spirit will draw in and give us messages like that. So Susan, I implore you to look for those messages, those hidden messages that if you're asking for help, assistance from your father to draw near, he will be giving you them and he will be trying to give you them. So it could be messages on the radio, songs that you hear that mean things. You just got to look between the veil, I suppose, a little bit and see the deeper meaning behind those messages. So I hope you can understand that. Found the stone we were writing on a few years ago on the beach. So maybe he's making reference to that, you know. If it's on the beach and we're talking about getting sunburnt, you know, are you talking, you know, are you looking at going on holiday? Do you need to be near the water? Do you need to be going down to the sea? Is it a place where you find solace, where you can find some calmness, get some healing back from the energy of the waves and let those energies flow over you. There's loads of ways of looking at it. I don't know if you're near the sea. You might not be. I did say about the G name. You didn't come back to me on that either. So is there a George or a Gordon or somebody, a G sounding name around you? It might not even be male. It could be Georgia, Georgina, Joe. Yeah, those sort of names. Interesting though, isn't it? I love the water. Lovely. Well, thank you for talking, Susan. I really appreciate that. And I'll leave your father's love with him. Have you got any? No. Okay. Julie Burns. Good evening. How are you? Wait, did Julie Burns come on last time and came at the very end of something? Yeah. Had it unless, George. Your uncle?
Uncle.
Yeah, has he passed? Because it could be the fact that he's referencing that he's back with them. Okay. See, there's so much that we kind of give off, but you might not necessarily pick it up there and then. You sometimes have to rewatch this.
Yeah.
And we would advise you to rewatch it, but also advise you to give us a like, a share, a follow, and a subscribe as well while we're at it. And if you haven't done so, then please do so.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Oh, hang on. Before you go, while you are going, you just shouted Margaret. So you must know a Margaret as well. Yes. Good, thanks. Yes, I did. And got cut off. Did your internet not work?
Didn't I do me at the end of the show?
Was it our fault? I don't think we would take ownership of that. Unless we've moved on and the Margaret isn't for Susan, it could be for Julie Burns. Do you understand the Margaret? Give us a moment. Crikey, people are demanding to see them. Oi, come back here. You owe me. You cut me off. Are you on Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's going to be a bit slower in the responses. We do urge you to come over to our YouTube channel, switch over and find us on there and become a new subscriber.
Susan did okay.
Yes, she did. Yeah, I grant you that, yeah. Was Susan on Facebook? Yes, she was, yeah. I tried going on YouTube, Law. Yes. So, yes, you can take the Margaret. Okay, let's see where Margaret... Is this Mum? Or is this a connection high above, like a generation above you? Because I do feel there is like a... It's almost like a hierarchy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I'm feeling it. So it's someone above you in a generational aspect, not as in a... well, let's just leave it at that, really. Not in any other way. They're a generation above you, so that's why I feel they're coming in. Okay, so this is... Do you have anyone around you immediately in your direct vicinity, family, etc., that you are aware of, who... Well, I tried doing that and lost you. Oh, okay. I'll drop the thingy then, in terms of asking you to go to YouTube. But at some point, just like it, hi it, and subscribe it. The question I was going to ask is, can you take anyone around you immediately that has either got news of the birth or someone pregnant, or because I can see there's a child being pushed around in a pushchair, okay, which is kind of just came straight in there. So So I think Margaret is bringing this connection to you. So you must be able to place it somewhere within yourself, the family, someone that you'd know. See, the scene that she's showing me right now is I'm either having a coffee with someone or coffees with people, and then therefore it's almost like not eavesdropping. I don't mean it like that there's been an intrusiveness to it, but it's almost like she's been aware of conversations you've had recently, like you've met up with a friend and you've sat and had a coffee. It could be one or two or three of you, but it feels like she was also in the fourth chair. Do you know what I mean? Like she was sat down listening and trying to engage by energetically connecting with you. So I don't know if you've been talking about Margaret in that way. Again, I'll wait for a response because otherwise I'll be rattling and rattling on. I can certainly see a pushchair.
Don't forget to keep responding, Julie.
Not what I know. Okay, so you might not know now, but there's a connection there. Okay. Surprise, yeah. So the next sort of analogy that came into my mind is trying to explain this. You know, when sometimes, no, not when sometimes. You know, when you get a piece of rock, say you get a Blackpool piece of rock, and you cut the rock in half, and it's and right the way through, it's written Blackpool. And I wrote the words hardened through and through. So would you understand that connection as to what is it that you are through and through of? Are you, well, the word hardened. Are you quite a tough cookie, Julie? Are you quite a strong person? Are you someone who, won't be pushed about? Because although if that's the exterior that you might provide for others to see, because there is that sense that people sometimes say, well, I don't like to show who I truly am outside the world, because all they see is an exterior. They don't get to know the real you. But actually, in the end of the day, I kind of feel like once people get underneath that hardness starts to soft and waver a little bit, and you become a little bit like putty in people's hands. You would do anything for most people, given that you are in control of what you're giving. Does that make sense? Mm. What is that stuff called?
There's very lots of losses made me hard.
Hmm. Ah. Okay. So there's two words that I've just been given for you. Cracker. I'm not entirely sure if that was supposed to be a joke. But if I said, like, it's done in the fondness of it. It's not done to hurt you or upset you. But, if someone says, oh, you're a bit crackers, it's not said in a way that is supposed to be, you can take that. Which bit?
Yeah.
Because the delays have gone from really long delays to short replies. I don't understand. Anyway, but then I've also got a link to, do you know when someone used to really love crackling?
Yeah.
Like it was maybe a Sunday roast pork dinner and someone would chew on the crackling for half an hour because more than anything, they probably might not have got any teeth. Yeah. But I feel that someone's calling you cracker, as in crackers, you're a bit crackers. But equally, they're talking about how do you remember like a memory link to crackling, someone chewing this stuff, but having a really funny time trying to get through it. or almost maybe the old false teeth might have come out as well at some point because they couldn't get through it. And I know what Dawn's going to say. That's not what I mean, Dawn. If you're still listening, I'm still linking with Julie. But yeah, there's definitely like almost like sometimes you would laugh at the most peculiar things. I got called crackers too. My dad loved crackling. But there's like this funniness to eating it. Like I can't get through it as much as I want to have it like it's done on the telly, where people can crack it and chew it and eat it. This thing's like rubbery and bendy and really struggling to get through it, and we're still enjoying it nonetheless. You know, maybe that's your little nickname from your dad then, Crackers, rather than your name Julie. That's how he's kind of, or at least if that's how you're related to it, that's how I'm feeling it from your energetic resonance from that. Because it doesn't come from a place of I'm trying to hurt you, upset you. It comes from a place of I'm literally trying to like give you a joyful nickname. You know, you might do stuff and he might have said, "Oh, you're crackers, you are," but not meaning it, not in any way, shape, or form. But following on from the crackers, he kind of the energy went to crackling, eating the crackling. Ah, cards as well. Do you remember playing cards? Can you take playing cards, Julie? With said family members around the table? And I don't know if someone was also a bit of a card shark in terms of, you know, they might have been good at, what's the word where they bluff? Poker, yeah. What's the other card games you know? Bridges? No, but it's a game of like bluff, isn't it? Is bridge a game of bluff? That's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? Is bridge a game of bluff? Anyway, there's definitely association to cards and stuff like that. So maybe there's a connection to that. And I do feel that that might have been around a happy time of the year because I do feel a little bit. What's with this paper?
It's thick.
It's not very nice. My paper is not thick. It's got feelings. I did play cards, but my family had card nights. It doesn't matter as long as you can take the link. I'm trying to express that connection to you. But there was someone who was a bit of a card shark, a bit of a, ooh, what's the word? Like you think you're coming up against someone who is easy to get a game with. When in actual fact, you know, they could be holding all the aces, you know. Oh, that's interesting as well. So are you holding all the aces at the minute in your life? Do you feel that there is something specific that you are in control of? Cheats? No, they're not cheats, Melissa. Cheats? No, they're very good at. So my hand went. Bluffing, you know, like misdirection. Make you think you've got rubbish cards when actually they've got loads. My mum, right? So your mum. But I also want to talk to you about what did I just say? Pay attention. I can't. Yes, you can. Holding all the cards, you know, like you're stacked up right now in terms of hold. You're holding all the aces. Melissa, give it up, will you? Enough. You're not helping. But you know, like you've got all the cards, the aces. Okay. Like you've got all the. I don't know if this person's energy is quite funny as well because I can't stop laughing from this. You know, like. No, it's fine. You know, like. I kind of feel that this is a bit in life as well. Like maybe Julie's got like all her cards kind of hidden from the world. Well, in actual fact, behind the scenes, she's kind of sitting there going, "Ha ha ha, I've got this," or whatever. No, I wish. Trumps. You can leave that out, thank you. No, I wish. No, well, if you don't, then maybe look towards having your cards stacked for your favour. Ooh. Maybe you need to do some changing, because that's the feeling I'm getting. Like, even if the world thinks life is falling around you, you've got to be the one that says, actually, no, it's still good. Trumps. Same to you, Joe. And I'm sorry you've got that issue right now. But you didn't have to tell everybody. Trying to win what's going on. That could be my husband. Oh, have you got a push and pull kind of thing going on? He wants to win something, you want to win something. Is it about a decision you're making? Maybe your mum's trying to give you an idea as to make him feel like he's won, when in actual fact he's not won. Maybe the idea is, if you plant the seed in his mind and give him an idea that makes him think that's my idea, and then therefore you've kind of got the upper trump, shall we say, on that. Thank you, Joe. I don't know why I'm seeing a boat around you as well. I don't know if you're into sailing, boats, cruise liners, needing a holiday, but there's something connected to boats around you. You might even just have a little dinghy. I don't really know. But there's definitely a boat, and there's definitely water. See, that's the thing, isn't it? Some people say, well, I've got a boat. You go, have you? Yes, it's a rather yacht. So, yeah, it's a rather large yellow boat. And they go, oh, that sounds amazing. When in actual fact, it's just a dinghy. But it doesn't matter, does it, at the end of the day, as long as you're happy in what you've got, you know. Maybe you need your kitchen changing too. Why am I saying that? Maybe you do. I'm from a fishing family, so you had a big dinghy. Well, they did. Oh, okay.
He used to bluff.
You used to bluff?
Pepper.
What does that mean?
Oh, God.
What is bluff pepper? Is that a game, or?
Might be a typo, maybe.
I don't know, but there's thoughts around kitchen changing as well, so I need to talk about that. And maybe your husband is still trying to have that game with you. Maybe he is still. My daughter has just lost a partner, and we've just scattered his ashes at the pond. Wow. Okay. I don't know, but I still feel that husband energy of what we were talking about, in terms of having your cards played close to your chest and not letting the world know, when in actual fact, sometimes you might need to let the world know that everything's fine. Well, underneath, you know, oh my God, I'm in the middle of decorating my kitchen. That's what I wanted to confirm of, by the way. But I feel that he's still trying to play that card with you, you know, like, life is a game of bluff, isn't it, at the end of the day? Because those that don't know you, they don't need to know you. So at the end of the day, you could tell them you're a multi-millionaire and you might look and dress like them, but at the end of the day, you're not. But you're just you in your own little home. Do you know what I mean? My husband used to bluff at times. Yes, but I feel that that's what he's trying to say to you. You need to have that
same essence.
The same essence, that energy around you that makes you feel that, you know, sometimes you don't have to be absolutely 100% honest with everybody. You can bluff a little bit, you know, and give the impression to the rest of the world that everything's fine, because they don't need to know. They don't need to know what's going on internally with you. Like you've just said about your daughter losing a partner and the fact that you've also lost your husband and stuff. That's hard as it is, but there's an essence here that says carry on with that energy, because I think it served him well in life, you know. And in that sense, he's trying to give that empowerment back to you to kind of keep yourself in that essence and remember how he used to use it. Remember his essence of how he would. There's a talk about touching base. So when he comes to you in terms of, you know, when he was physically here and he came to you and said, watch this is what I'm going to do next. And you might go, well, God, what's he going to do now? And then go off and say something to someone else in a room of different people or whatever. And you're sitting there cringing thinking, oh my God, why has he gone and said that for? He's bluffing his way. And I want you to have that essence of he's still around. He's still trying to, I want to say, protect you in some fashion. So maybe you do need that a little bit. Maybe you do need protecting from your own innocence, because if you're not that inclined, he's used it to help him in life. I feel like I've rattled on and on and on again here. I just know that there's more to come. I don't know as well. Julie, if you can keep talking back to us as well, please, that'd be really good, because again, the delay's kicked in again, so I don't know what's happening. I'm not saying you are holding off, but I'm just saying. Oh, that's so him. Good. Okay. I kind of wanted to ask, has there been a situation where you and your daughter might have had to think about maybe living together, or at least conjoining something in terms of, I don't really know. It just came across as like living together, like for a period of time. Was that something that's on your mind? Have you thought about? What?
Oh, they already done it.
Oh, you've already. Oh, you might have already done it. Yeah, maybe she does need to come home a little bit and stay with you for a while, given what you said about what she's going through. Bless her. I've got someone as well around you making homebrew. Can you take that as well? Can you take someone making homebrew, traditional homebrew? You know, like they kind of do it in stages, don't they? I think. What's happening now? Where's the rest of it? Oh, is it?
That's just YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got this homebrew kit going on, and someone's kind of making it. I'm not sure if it was any good, but I think they enjoyed it, or at least they enjoyed the processes of it. Like sometimes
it's a bit scientific.
It very much is a scientific. If you get it wrong, yeah. I know my granddad used to make the stuff, and crikey, it was strong. It was really strong. But he enjoyed it, and he did it for many years. You know, I go every day, but she would come home. Yes, we can take the homebrew. Yes, sorry, can take the homebrew. Okay. The kind of thing that I wanted to sort of say and leave with you maybe is there's more to come. Okay. I don't know who needs to know that or who needs to hear it, whether you need it or you and your daughter both need to hear it, but there's more to come from life. That's what I want to be sort of saying to you. There's more to come. Don't think, oh my gosh, is this it now? Is this, what is life going to be like, etc. and stuff. I just feel that's no, I don't feel that's what I heard, but I know from a feeling sensation point of view as well, is it's important for you to know that life will keep going and there's more to come for you to enjoy in life. I don't know if you took up dancing as well. Do you ever do dancing? I'm not saying it's ballroom dancing, but there's some sort of dancing together. My Steve tried, but was very enjoyable. My Steve tried, but was very enjoyable. Gave his friend. Oh. Well, he needs to clean his pipes out then, doesn't he? Oh dear. Apparently, yeah, he did try. It just didn't quite. Yeah. Moving on from that. No, it's fine. Yeah, you said it, not us.
It's fine.
Yeah. But I do want to talk about the dancing. So that's the other thing that I wanted to sort of say as well. Because there's someone shouting about dancing. Don't forget the dancing. So maybe there was some funny times where you can reminisce over dancing. Maybe it's something you could consider going again to at some point when you're ready to think about. I don't know if you were the dancer, if he was the dancer, if you both enjoyed dancing. But is it jive as well?
It's in rock and roll.
Old rock and roll stuff wasn't very enjoyable. I presume you mean the drink.
Yeah.
Not because you've not clarified the dancing thing yet. I'm not entirely sure if, may I use his name, Steve, was a very spiritual person or not, or whether he was someone who was having faith. I did. Oh, you did line dancing. Wow. Okay. So I want to say at some point when you're ready, because you can do that on your own. You don't need said partners, do you? You just get in the line, which is great. I think that's what he's trying to emphasize: having fun again back in your life. But what did you say? Oh yeah. I'm not saying for a moment that he was, or if he wasn't, someone who had a connection to faith or anything like that. I will come home and teach him what I learned in class. Yeah, in your living room. Oh wow. But there's a saying. I kind of feel like there's a saying. Like he might have said, even though he wasn't someone who necessarily might have been someone who believed in the higher, you know, creator and things like that. But we know when people say "Good night, God bless," that's kind of what I'm feeling. That's what he's was saying to you now. It's not that he's leaving you. He's kind of saying, "I'm signing off now. I'm stepping back out the energy field," and that's kind of what I don't know if you would be aware of him saying something like that, or if that's something that you could relate to, or if it's something you would say, or someone in your family would say. But it feels like he's borrowing that word. I'm borrowing that phrase, that term of phrase, for you to understand. I think that was a lovely connection for Julie this evening. I'm so pleased you came back for
round two.
Round two, yeah, because obviously last time we had to cut it short a little bit earlier than what we probably like to have done. But yeah. I can't believe that about the dancing. That's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the fact that he was willing to learn it as well. Like, come on then, show me what you learned. I kind of think there's a jesty with it as well. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. That was a lovely message, Lee. Thank you, Ruby. I kind of feel like he would maybe played on it a little bit, you know, with the cowboys, you know. Like, I've got my cowboy hat and I've got my lasso, even though he might not have had one. But in a joking fashion, he's kind of so, you know, that type of energy about him. It just feels so nice. I'll try again. What? Oh, you mean dancing or connecting with us? I don't know which way around that goes.
That's why we need more words.
Yeah, that's why we ask for more words to help us understand what you mean. I do know and feel that you'll be a power of strength. No, tower of strength for your daughter as well with what she's going through. And I do believe that your Steve will be giving that to you. Wow. Okay. Oh, hang on. There's a dog as well. Connecting. Yes, please stay and come back and connect. But I also got a big white dog, like a big furry looking thing. Like it needs haircut or something. But I know there's a dog there as well. Just, it could be family dog, I don't know. To me, it's kind of a big, furry looking, overgrown dog, which looks lovely. I just know there's a white dog. That's lovely as well. Dog doesn't want to be forgotten either. Wow. Yes, so I hope that's helped you this evening. It's been a pleasure to sit with you and talk to you this evening. And we both enjoy connecting and giving our energy to the evening. So thank you. I never even got to pull my cards. No. Anybody want a card if you're anyone there? Is anybody there? Hmm.
Relationship.
I do. I do believe my daughter helps her, I believe. Oh, that's Bimbo, Duloc's dog. That's what I'm saying. Big furry looking thing. Yeah. Sandy, yeah. Trying to decode a relationship. I would like to know the real importance of meeting this particular person. Well, see, there's a bit of guidance here, really, because sometimes we don't know the particular importance of meeting someone until that importance comes from that meeting. So what is it that you're trying to find out? And why is it important for you to know more before you take the next step forward? What's holding you back in life to moving forward in life? You know?
It's funny how we kind of want to know every step of the way before we've even made the steps there.
Yeah, and that's not how it works, is it? You know, I mean, there are things that you might be able to say, well, act cautionary in life, be careful in life, and that they're all kind of standard things that you kind of learn to sort of trust your instincts and those sort of things, Sandy. But I'm just trying to understand, like we just said there, about how to understand the importance of this particular person. Kind of need more information. I'm really pleased you could place the dog, by the way.
Yeah. Hi guys, it's Charlotte from Horoscope Reads. My iPad is broken, so on the phone.
Oh.
Hi Charlotte.
Hi. Yeah. Thanks for the reading. You're welcome. I just couldn't forget the dog because the dog came bounding in and I thought you're going to knock me over, so I thought I'd best let you know. But it's just so nice that animals come through as well. Yeah, family animals just say, hey, we're still here, you know. We're still here. Did you guys see a bit? Yeah, well, it is a little bit, isn't it, really? But yeah.
You did good. Yeah. You stepped outside for a little while.
Yeah. I don't know.
Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte, yeah. Well, there's 3 words there. Earth energy, Charlotte, and Taurus girl. Which one are you?
All 3.
You need many names. Do you guys see... Oh, I read that already. I keep thinking it's the new... Because I look away because I get buzz-eyed. And then I have to look back again. And because I can't actually read till I get really close. And then I go, oh, that's a new one. And never ain't. Is this person to influence on me? I'm thinking of getting to be in a relationship and marry this person.
If they were your twin flame,
you'd know.
You would know.
Yeah.
And not because it would be all hunky-dory, lovey-dovey, and fluffy white rabbits in a meadow. You would test each other to the limit.
Yeah, and that's part of their job.
It's a proper push and pull when you show each other your shadow sides of each other.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't even question it. You would know.
You might be moaning about it, you know, and maybe that's what you're kind of insinuating a bit here, Sandy. And I am thinking of getting to be in a relationship or even possibly marry that person. Again, time will tell, won't it? But again, you're denying yourself that experience which is laid out in front of you for whatever reason you need to walk that path. And you can only decide that if you feel that that's right for you. But like you've just said, you would know.
Yeah.
100% you would know. So if this person... I mean, there are times where I think there are situations where it is kind of smoother and easy.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But there's also...
Push and pull. Drive each other insane. But actually you can't keep away from each other at the same time.
Yeah, and I think there's that element of once you see beyond the person, you recognise them in a different way, if that makes sense. But you kind of need to go through that, whatever it is you are, whoever you are with at that point.
It's not, no, it is being dealt with.
It's been dealt with, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey Lynn, thanks for joining us at such an early start.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to just pull a card quickly for, I can't remember her name. Yeah, Mel. Melissa. Mel. Melissa. Who calls you Mel? That's weird. Melissa.
Me too.
Okay, Melissa. Yeah, opportunities and change. Okay, so again, whatever's going on around you, look for opportunities and the change that come with them. You also need to make changes within yourself to allow opportunities to come in. I know that sounds a little bit backward thinking, but actually at the end of the day, that's what you have to do, because that's how it works. Travis calls me Mel. Is that how he talks to you in your mind? Is that what you're saying to me right now? So again, with opportunities, you have to see them as well. You can't just be blinkered to the world and say, well, there's nothing happening around me. You have to look for opportunities and you have to look and seek them out. Okay. So again, because there's a vision here above, sort of insinuating a higher perspective, you need to take a different stance on your current viewpoint. Okay. So raise your consciousness, raise your vibrational shift a little bit, and allow yourself to see things for a bigger picture for what they actually are. Okay, allow the past to settle and go, allow the new to step in, because we can't do that from change. Change has to happen from a stagnant point of view to something different, so allowing something to come in. And we can't do that if we're fixed and stuck in one point in time. So again, you have got that opportunity coming in. It's up to you whether or not you grasp it, take it, and move forward with it. I hope that helps. Whew, that was short and sweet. I mean, that tea wasn't brilliant, but it went down in the end. Okay, well, there's your message then. Yeah. I want to emphasize the fact of re-listening to this again afterwards, and kind of play it back into your mindset about what was just said. It will help you move forward from, again, like I said, your current situation. I know what you talked about with Mel. Not Mel. You are Mel. What's his name? Travis. And there is an element of that person around you, but there's also an element that person also understands you have to move forward in life. You cannot hold off moving forward. And that's what I think you did. You stuck on from not being allowed to move forward because of your experience with said person. So therefore, the change has to happen. The opportunities that need to come in will have to happen. You have to seek them out and you have to change your mindset a little bit. And I'm trying to be delicate and trying to be a little bit gentle here. But you kind of do sometimes have to allow that person to step back from your life to allow new energies and new environments and experiences to step in. And you won't do that if you keep holding on. That person will always be around you. Don't get me wrong. They are connected to you, but they're not living your life. You have to learn to understand that. Wow. Who? Charlotte. Is this three named Charlotte?
This is three named Charlotte.
Three named Charlotte.
It's one name. It's just
not enough, is it? Can't do it with just one name. I have to tell the world I've got three names. I can't even remember her name. What was it? Charlotte.
Melissa said, yes, I know that he would want me to move forward. I understand what you're saying. Thank you.
No problem. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Beautiful card. Where's she gone again? Oh, yeah. Energy, Earth energy. Charlotte. Oh, crikey. It feels a little bit like you're manifesting something at the minute, or you're working on a manifestation of something. Maybe that is to change life, maybe it's to improve life, maybe it's to have something you've not had before. But the whole point about this card is manifestation. And the thing about manifestation is we do it all the time, but we don't recognize it. We do it all the time without thinking about it because it's just a natural thing that we do. It's only when we start to think about what we want to manifest in life, then that's when we have problems, because when it doesn't appear, we then tend to think, there's a problem here. So learn to understand manifestations and what they actually are, and what, you kind of have to ask yourself, is it something that's going to actually happen? Can you see so if you said to yourself, I don't know, let's put money in this aspect of question, right? I want to be a multi-millionaire. If your belief system doesn't believe that you'll ever be a multi-millionaire, there's no point trying to manifest £1 million because it'll never work. So you have to challenge your belief systems. Then you have to work on what it is that is truly around you and what you actually want. So that might be a job. It might be in a position to, I don't know, afford something on a more realistic point of view. It might be that you want to manifest a meeting with someone, a relationship with someone. I don't know, but there's so many different reasons as to what you are manifesting. It could be anything. I'm not saying I know, because I don't. I'm just talking about manifestations themselves and the fact that you need to work on how to manifest these things. And I know you've got something to say on this as well. Yeah. And therefore, working on the manifestation element of yourself can be quite taxing, because it could be drawing upon you. You think, why is this not happening? I'll keep trying and trying, so your energies start to drop. When in actual fact, if you think about it, you manifest things all the time in your life. You just get to them at a frequency, at a level when you don't even recognize it. It could be something as simple as manifesting a cup of tea. And we don't think about it in that way, do we? We just say, I'm going to go and make a cup of tea. The fact that we've manifested, we put words into it and say, actually, we have to put the work into making the tea. So we have to put the work, the effort. We get up, we put the tea bag in, we put the milk in, the hot water, whichever way around you do it. Do you know what I mean? It happens through energy of action. And that's part of the manifestation that people miss. We don't just sit there and go, I want a cup of tea, and then it appears in our cup and go, wow, that's amazing. I've just manifested something. It doesn't work like that. You can think about what you want. You can think about having the desire, the feelings associated to what you want, and if you were to describe what a cup of tea might mean, the warmth of a cup of tea, the flavour of the tea, the particular type of tea bag that you might be having, whether it be a herbal or a normal. I'm going to split the pond now, by saying PG tips or Yorkshire tea or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's your desires of what you want to happen and manifest into the physical action of real life. But you've got to do the action next. That's the bit that I knew you were going to say on. That's why I saved you your voice, really. Oh, you're welcome. Hope that helps. Earth energy. What's the name again?
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
The 7th. I can see the 7th.
Yep.
And I read the word help. So I don't know if she's been asking for help.
Yeah. Have you been calling out for help, and the number 7 or the energy of 7 might mean something to you? Or the 7th month. Hey, are we in that? No, we're not, are we? We were in that. So was last month important to you? Why am I turning that around? Goes in that way. Okay. What? What did you say?
So what you do?
It won't go in the pack. Yeah, Yorkshire love, lol. Yes, seeing 7 a lot. Cool. So do you understand that? Do you understand, trying to hone in that skill set and start small? Don't go too big outside your own belief system, because if you're not challenging your belief systems on what you believe can happen, the reality is you could spend 1,000 years trying to create something from a manifestation that your ground in deep belief systems won't allow to happen, because that's the bit that you need to challenge.
Make sure you look up the number as 7 and its meaning just as a number and then also as an angel number, so I would do the 2.
Yes.
There'd be a message. If you're seeing it all the time, there's a message in it.
Like all the time. It's like a repetitive form, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just keeps repeating itself, you know? It's interesting, really. Well, folks,
So sorry.
that's it.
Started late, finishing late.
We started precisely on time and we finished precisely on time. That's the way I see it. Yeah, thanks for a lovely evening. It's been lovely. We are back Sunday 7 p.m. UK time. We hope you will come and join us for a lovely evening spent together. I went out today chatting with lots of different people and I could feel my energy leveling up. Well done, you. Thank you all for joining us this evening. It's been a wonderful evening. We hope you have a lovely rest of your week. And yeah, take care.
Sunday.
See you Sunday. Bye for now.